Hey Kirby, hey, it's Jamie Lambert, and in this video, I'm going to show you three things you can start doing today. That will help you start getting more junk removal business. Why do we do this video? Well, basically because I know most junk removal owners are too busy running their day-to-day business to worry about how Google searches can increase the amount of the increase the company's junk rentals. Sorry. Sometimes the only hesitation in hiring somebody is basically you guys knowing who the expert is and who isn't. So I found that by giving businesses an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do today to start increasing their junk removals have resulted in some of those companies seeing the value of this and wanting more info or even a customized SEO strategy. So if at the end of this video, you can see the value that I can bring to the table and increase your junk removals, I'll have a link in the email to schedule a call, for a more detailed look into your business. Or you can simply take action with this free attack plan yourself, and that works for me too. So let's take a look at your website. I love the logo. You've got the book nows. You've got nice pictures, service areas. All that. The Google. All the call to actions. But at the end of the day, how is this thing generating junk removals for you? We use a paid tool called Ahrefs to break down websites. It looks like you guys you're generating about 49 visits a month on your site, and here's your keywords that here's your keywords that you're ranking for. Here's the search volume. Here's the positioning. Looks like you're doing good in Arvada. But and then obviously, you get down in here and you see that you're not generating a lot of traffic. And then actually, even in Denver junk removal, which is the biggest one that we'll look at, you're ranking like 60th. So by looking or going into give me just a second here. Going into that specific Denver junk removal, type it in here real quick. Denver junk removal. Sorry, I normally have that pulled up. I don't know why it wasn't. Um, but basically, 250 search volume, and then you can kind of see, the amount of traffic that's coming in just, from that search. And then also, your Google business profile. This is the top three map pack where 30 or 40% of the clicks are coming from. Yeah, so basically, Junk King is getting 540 hits, and Mountain Man's getting 302 hits. So you kind of look at your buyer intent keywords that Google is recognizing you for. 77, they're at 321, and Mountain Man's at 498. So just by implementing some more buyer intent keywords correctly on your site and adding some more content, it will kind of help you start ranking in other areas than just Arvada. And again, that's what I tell everyone. It's not about Junk King and Mountain Men being smarter. It's just leveraging three core pillars for those Google robots to see. One's content, two citations, three's backlinks. So you're thinking this guy promised promised a solution to all this for free, and I sure did. So basically, like I said, one's content, two citations, three's backlinks. My business is named .com Digital Real Estate, and I chose that name for a reason. Your online presence is a valuable piece of real estate online. It's very important to your ability to grow your your junk removal company to where you want it. And that free attack plan, here it is. Basically, I want you to look at your online presence, just like your physical business. You have your buildings, your trucks, your employees. When you advertise, you letter your trucks. You print banners. You can possibly get on billboards and yard signs. And then, of course, everybody loves referrals, whether they come from a roofing contractor, or the old lady that's cleaning her, garage out. So basically, your physical business is your content, your advertising is your citations, and your referrals are your backlinks. And content is king. Google wants 1,500 words with buyer intent keywords that people are searching for. Just like you manage every day. If you're going to do a big junk removal, you got to make sure you have, the equipment. You got to make sure your trailer, dumpster to, haul it off. And, the content it's the same as, online. The content tells your online story of what you offer and where. The content on your site should show Google exactly what you are, what you do, and where you service. You just need the right content with buyer intent keywords that people, are searching for. The second thing, citations. Are your trucks lettered? Or have you ever been on a billboard? Like I said, banners or yard signs. What information on them you put on your name, address, and phone number. That's basically an online citation. It's simply your name, address, phone number listed as many places online, as possible. And I mentioned the Google business profile. Normally to get in the top 3, you have to have about 150 of those. And, you can work on your service areas. So you get that Google business profile kind of spreads out. But some are more important than others, just like your name and address on a billboard is more powerful than 100 yard signs. But grabbing those citations will make a gigantic difference in your calls per month. The third thing is backlinks. Like I said, everybody loves referrals. That's exactly what backlinks are. It's basically a referral from another site to yours. Some referrals, like I said, the little old lady cleaning her garage out might only generate one referral over the course of a couple of years. Other referrals have more power, like a big roofing contractor that might get you weekly referrals. So you need to get those online referrals that have power and authority for Google. You just kind of match your competition, where you want to rank and what you want to rank for, past your competition, obviously. Again, the reason for the videos, I wanted to show you, not just tell you, the growth that is out there, for you to be able to dominate the junk removal market. So if you found this video valuable for your business, click the link in the email to schedule a deeper dive, into a custom strategy just for you. No obligation, just see if there's a fit between us and more value. I appreciate it. Thanks.